Okay, awesome. I'm live. Oh my God. I'm having actual coffee because this shit's fucking crazy today. I've been doing so much yet so little. Hello, Santo. May Obatala bless you always. Oops. We'll try to just pop on my little Facebook notifications and stuff. Hey, Opal. So I guess I'll just start going into it since you guys are on here. Moon phases. Okay, so I was gonna say, I'm welcome you guys in here. So I know all of you guys clearly don't know about moon phases, but I mean, what I'm gonna explain is that in my tradition, tradition of Santeria Lukumi, um, from what I know, there's nothing really that happens with moon phases unless you want to talk about different periods of the day. Like some people do crownings for different orisha at night. Some can be done in the day, and others have to be done at night. That's about as far as it goes for like Santeria. Now I need to cross into the realm of Palo or Palo Mayombe, Palo Briumba, and all those other Palo. I was gonna say Palo lineages and houses and stuff. They do things specifically that some things have to be done like exactly at like the stroke of midnight. You know, the dark moon, the new moon, the full moon, um, all that kind of stuff. The waning moon, or when the moon's half full, or whatever you want to call it. Now, I don't practice Palo. Um, okay, Opal. Now, I don't practice Palo. I got thrown into a lineage of Palo that was really like not so legit, I guess, and just a lot of it was really inconsistent if it actually being the real thing. So thus, I don't practice Palo because it's my initiations are not valid or anything in that. Anyhow, so getting to the bulk of everything, what I want to talk about moon phases is the adaptability of what we can do for moon phases. Is it really important to work with the moon phases? I don't think it is, because you can adapt everything. While there, Palo has Congo in it clearly, and Voodoo I believe has Congo in it as well. So the way people in Voodoo work with the Congo spirits is different than how they would work in Palo. But I was going to get at is like, okay, so let's give some examples here with the moon phases and what they're traditionally used for. New moon, new beginnings, new chapters, etc. Dark moon, which you will confuse with the new moon. The dark moon is a dark moon. The dark moon is when there's no segment of light of the moon being shown outside. That's what I call the dark moon. And the dark moon for me is all darker working. Does not necessarily have to be hexing and cursing, but that's what I predominantly know of it being used for. Um, so we go new moon, dark moon. Full moon can be used for anything, you know. Um, as they say, when the moon is at its fullest, it's at its strongest peak, right? So you can use it for anything across the board. Is the full moon. Um, then there is the waning moon. When things are starting to be taken away, when the moon is going smaller and smaller and smaller towards it being a dark moon. That's good for taking away things or diminishing things. When the moon is waxing, that is it getting more full, and that's good for bringing things in. So then there's like the half moon. Personally, my only experience with the half moon is basically, uh, I think it's more about bringing balance into your life personally for me because when I was supposed to have received things in Palo, I had to work with the half moon more than anything for a Lucero that I was going to have. But let's talk about the adaptability of things. Let's say you're doing money magic, right? And you're like, okay, it's a waning moon. Shit, I can't do anything. That's not true. You could be like, I want to put a candle, do a spell work with money, and be like, I want to take away any possibility of money diminishing in my life. That could be one adaptability to it. Um, Dark moon, when it comes, see, the thing is with me is that when I work like my money incenses and stuff like that, I work the full moon, I believe the new moon, the waxing, and the waning. So what I explained to you was the waning. So the waxing is pretty obvious. I want more abundance, blah blah blah. The full moon would bring in anything I want across the board for money. And then what am I missing here? I got, the waxing brings in things more full and say I want things more complete in my life. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you have to adapt it. It's all about the tweaking of your words and your intention. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I find you can work in no matter what. And then there's the whole methodology of I really don't care what moon phase it is. I need to get these things done, and I work it. Like for example, when it comes to domination working, you want to be working that like every single day on a person, basically, for whatever intention you may have, right? So it doesn't matter if it's waning, waxing, full, dark, new, half moon, gibbous, whatever. So yeah. I don't know what more to really say about this subject. It's like it's pretty simple as it is, about everything. It's pretty straightforward. Precisely, yeah. That's how I've tweaked it during my time of working everything magical, right? I'm like, oh crap, there's this moon phase. Okay, how can I reword something? Blah 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 blah. Boom. So that's the cool part about it. Shit. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I'm still here. Bree's godmother messaged me, so it better be friggin' important, I guess. So I'm just gonna type to her quickly on my cell phone. But keep the questions rolling. I'll be right back, guys. Bree? I wasn't sure you're washing dishes or something, but yeah, Adrena wants to talk to you like right now. Oh, you're in the bedroom. Okay. Huh? I don't know. Oh, she said she called. Should we get something? I just told her 1 second, guys, but just you talk to her? Okay. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm still doing my live, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just tell her we'll call her when we get off the phone.
What phone?
When you get off the live.
Okay. Let's see here. Hey guys. So Nicole's on here, I guess. Yeah, okay, awesome. Okay, well, I don't know what else I need to add on to here. I will let her know you said hi. So I'm not going to really recap anything. I mean, you guys can always check everything, but basically, the only thing I'm going to recap is I was talking about how to adapt to the moon phases when things are going maybe not in the direction you want them to go with how the moon phase is going, basically. And yeah, smash that like button, people. um, I guess I'll have Lucian and other people who've been here, like Opal, um, ask questions since they've been here since pretty much the beginning of the live. And if not, I'm going to have to go off this live because Bree wants to get back to her godmother after I'm done this live. So I want to make this short, anyways, like a 15-minute live or something. You have no questions. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to go off this live because there's a little mini emergency going on. Not that I'm going to go back live afterwards and recap on this. But what you guys can do is you guys can check out my live. If you have any questions, I will answer them since I have control of this after it goes live and gets posted and everything like that. And I'm in Opal's group too. So if you guys have any questions after each, I can even answer directly in there. Okay, guys. So I'm starting kind of rushing this, but I felt I kind of give the bulk of the information anyways, and I can't think of anything more to really add on to anything. So thank you guys. You guys have been awesome as always. Check out the rest of this live once it's recorded. No problem, Lucian. I'm gonna get off here because I don't know what is going on. All right. Much love, everybody, and stay safe, please. Okay. Bye.